Transalpina, DN67C, is a road from Parang Mountains, in the southern Carpathians, the highest road in Romania, having the highest point, in the Erdil Pass, at 2,145 meters. The road connects the towns of Novaci, in Gorj County, and Sebeș, in Alba County. Transalpina crosses four counties, Gorj, Vâlcea, Sibiu, Alba, and past the Parang Mountains, from the south to the north, the highest altitude having a 20 km stretch in Vâlcea County, where it presents itself as an Alpine highway, and passes close to the peaks, Dengheru, 2,084 meters, Papușa, 2,136 meters, Urdele, 2,228 meters, Iza, 2,157 meters, and Munteniu, 2,062 meters. Some sources say, the road was first built by the Roman legions, during the Dacian Wars, which is why, in the history maps, the road is called as, the Roman Force Strategic Corridor. A local legend says, that at the end of the 18th, and early 19th centuries, each family participated, of the construction of a portion of this road, depending on the physical and financial possibilities of each one. Other sources say that the road was rebuilt and cobbled by the Germans during the First World War for military reasons, but it was very little used. We know for certain, however, that this route, known as the Devil's Path, was initially a mountain trail, used by the shepherds from Sibiu's edges, to cross the mountains, with sheep flocks, in Wallachia. Taking into account the lessons of the First World War, King Carol II wanted to have a strategic route for the mountain artillery, hauled by horses, that could be traversed by the troops that moved between Wallachia and Transylvania. In order to establish the route, Prime Minister Gheorghe Tătărescu left the mountain from Novaci to Lotru, accompanied by 20 riders from Novaci. Following this action, Gheorghe Tătărescu inaugurated the construction of the road on the plateau of Novaci. The rebuilding works, decided by the king, took place between 1934 and 1939. At the inauguration of the road, in 1939, King Carol II, accompanied by the future King, Michael I, as well as Prime Minister Tătărescu, and his wife participated. They traveled the entire road, on a off-road vehicle, driving by King Carol II himself. After the inauguration, the road was known as the Royal Road, or the King's Road, which replaced the popular name of the Devil's Path. The road was rehabilitated during the Second World War, when the Germans needed this access route for military reasons, and since then, it has not been maintained, almost at all. After the Revolution of December 1989, the road was not maintained, some of the supporting walls were broken, the stone being stolen, and used to build the foundations of villas built at Ranca. In 2008, the National Company of National Motorways and Roads from Romania, CNADNR, decided to launch the rehabilitation of the National Road 67C. The work starts effective in 2009. The auction being worth 1.3 billion lei. At the beginning of the works, in 2009, the road from Novaci was paved only to Ranca, 1,600 meters, and the road from Sebeș only to Lake Oașa. The road was partly given in circulation in 2010, the works ceasing definitive in 2013, with the declaration of Rom's trade company insolvency, the entrepreneur contracted by CNADNR. Thus, the empty alpine section of the route, Ranca, Obașa, Lotrului, which passes through the Urdele Pass and the Muntenu Pass, was completely rectified and enlarged. And the bonding layer was laid, without the asphalt layers of wear being cast, and they were not completed work on the water drainage gutters, on the slopes, and the installation of the safety components, parapets, reflective elements, road markings. The section of the Obașa-Lotrului Oașa Dam was partially restored. On a portion of approximately 4 kilometers, there is only embankment, alternating with layers of binder, and at the same time, with asphalt layers, the road is crossed by dozens of rainwater collecting ditches, which require a slowdown of up to 5 to 10 kilometers per hour. There is also a lack of safety features here. Viaducts on the eastern shore of Oașa Lake are accessible on a single band, and on the Oașa Dam, Dobra section, the binder portions alternate with the asphalt wear, with the safety elements being sporadically present. Officially, the road is considered as a work site, and does not benefit from snow clearing, only than on the Novaci Ranca and Dobra Oașa Dam sections. In winter, at Obașa-Lotrului, may reach only DN7A, Brezoi, Voineasa, Vidra, the only section that is cleaned by snow by CNADNR. Currently, the state of completion of the road is uncertain, lacking both the funds needed to complete the works, and the mandatory environmental permits, for a road crossing a protected natural area. Starting August 15, 2015, at 7 a.m., Transalpina, National Road 67C, was officially opened for traffic, on the portion between Ranca and Obașa-Lotrului, the legal regime of the road continuing to be road on work, which is being circulated only in daytime, in construction site regime. The National Environmental Protection Agency, ANPM, has confirmed that works on the Transalpina road have been carried in the absence of an environmental agreement from ANPM. Though taller, much older, and more beautiful than Transfiguration, it is less well known, because, although it is a national road, Transalpina was never asphalted until 2009. It is the only road in the country that can be reached by car until the clouds, and even above them. On Transalpina, we find the stability of life in the mountains, and down, if we feel the stumbling and pressing of seemingly steadfast rocks of ages as we go up. The companionship of the fir trees helps us to understand the place, step by step. Between the Ro.Sub and Ranca, there are the most beautiful serpentines from Romania. On the King's Road, there are also a number of glacial lakes, including the Ro.Sub Lake, the largest glacier ridge in the gorge area, with 230 meters long, 165 meters wide, 3.2 hectares surface, and 10 meters maximum depth. Every year in September, on a portion of serpentine of the Transalpina road between Novaci and Ranca, is held the National Speed Coast Championship, the Ranca stage. This is the road that actually raises you up to the sky, on the part between Ro.Sub and Ranca. If you are lucky enough to have a beautiful day, you will feel like you are floating among the clouds. The road is with trouble since it was closed due to the lack of road safety features. Then, it was reopened, and, although there are still some technical problems, one thing is certain: it is fabulous.